Okay, let's see what we have to demo with when we've finished setting this silly shitter up. The nerds will inherit the copier world. Let's see what we've got. Going to leave it there. We're not going to make it too light. Going to contrast it a bit. Okay, let's see what we have. We have here a card in an envelope. Live, laugh and love. Looks like a wedding cake. I think it is a wedding card actually. It looks like it, but it's just a bunch of affirmations to hopefully for the person involved to make their wedding or their marriage happy. But I don't believe in just affirmations. The relationship's got to be functioning for it to be of any use. If the relationship is shit, there is no affirmations are going to make it better. So you've got to be careful who you marry, folks. You've got to marry the right person. And that can be difficult for a lot of people to make happen, to marry someone who is just right for them. It's not an easy thing for a lot of people. A lot of people just keep getting it wrong. They do, they get it wrong. They can't seem to get their relationship working. They pick the wrong person, and that's the biggest error you can make, or mistake, or whatever you want to call it. It's not good. And I'm hoping to marry someone I truly love, that I know will be the right person. And his name is Luigi. And the problem I have is that I don't have access to his personal details, so I'm not able to come in contact with him. I'm not able to find him. I'm going to use this. I'm not able to locate where he is and get married, so I'm trying my best to do what I'm doing here and making these demos, because it's really difficult trying to get in touch with someone, and I need the TV channels to put this stuff on the primetime news so I can reach a huge audience, and hopefully someone will know where he is, including himself. Hopefully he'll be able to contact the TV channels. That looks interesting, but basically it really does get very, very, very lonely to be away from someone you love for that long and trying to get in touch, but I can't get in touch through the television. I can once. Sorry, I meant the telephone. I can't get in touch through the telephone or through email or even social media. I just can't seem to locate him. So I've given up locating him and just trying to get this stuff on television. And I've been working on this campaign for more than 8.5 years in total, trying to get this stuff out there, and it just seems to be failing me to get it to air, and it's really more difficult than it seems. It's really a difficult campaign to push. I'm trying my best to make this stuff presentable, trying to make this stuff really newsworthy, as newsworthy as it can be. It's not polished, as you can see. And I use a lot of foul language as well, which I know the TV channels can deal with it. They just have to bleep it out. They don't have to show they don't have to allow it to be on the television, the foul language. They can just make it bleeped. They just beep it. That's what they do on a lot of the news footage you get has people using foul language. So TV channels, I'm sure, are used to it. So I give them every right to censor what I say. They can do it. I give these channels permission to edit the way they want to edit the speech, the foul language included. I'm going to use this one. The foul language included. And I don't get any, I'm not asking either for any royalties for my work. This work can be taken by the TV channels, and if need be, they can become the owners of the copyright if it has to come down to that. So let's see how this turns out. These are really difficult things to make, these demos. I'm going to try another one, or we're going to use this one. But I'm really missing Luigi, and it's really been a tough road that I've taken trying to make these videos, trying to make them presentable, trying to make them as fun to watch as well as informative. And if the COVID-19 could be just taken away just for a moment, although they do sometimes put COVID-free news on, so I'm wrong in saying that it's all COVID, but most of it is COVID. But basically I'm really trying my hardest to get this stuff out there. Okay, intuition's telling me we're going to use this picture here, this section. So we're going to try and maybe elongate it. But basically I'm really lonely, and it's really difficult trying to get the channels interested in my work. It's really difficult, but I'm trying, and I can only just do my best at what I can do. Yeah, it's a bit too stretched, and this part hasn't been dealt with. Looks shithouse actually, to be honest, folks. But I'm really lonely without Luigi, and I am trying my best to do something of this, make something of this. Yeah, that looks a lot better. I do think we might have to have less enlargement there and a little bit less there. Okay, I don't know how we're going to make this work. Going to leave it on 200. yeah, that looks interesting. Wondering where the centre of the job is going to be. I was thinking it was going to be down there, but I'm thinking it's going to be there. But I'm really lonely without Luigi. I really miss him dearly, and my intuition's telling me to push it. I try to be as intuitive as possible when I make my work. I try to use my gut instinct to produce really good work that I'm hoping will impress the TV channels and the audience alike. Yes, I do use a lot of crude language, and it's really can be quite abrasive, but I do feel that it adds a little bit of bite, I must admit. But basically, it's going to be edited out anyway. They're not going to play that on the primetime news, no way. I know they're going to bleep it out, but that's all right. I accept the censorship that they're going to do. I do get lonely, and I guess the loneliness makes me very angry, and seeing all this COVID stuff going to air on TV just pisses me off. And there we go, you dropped the P word. So you're going to have to edit that one out, folks. If it gets to you guys, if you guys become interested in airing my stuff, hopefully you will. I put a lot of time, effort and money into this. But yeah, that's come up better than I thought. I think now we can call this demo quits.